Welcome back to Political Segment in Full. Egypt's coronavirus cured people rose to 121,072 after 760 more patients left quarantine hospitals on Thursday. Reviewing the daily tally of the virus casualties in Egypt, the health ministry reported 1,022 new infections and 59 new deaths. The figure brings the total number of infected people to 153,741, including the mentioned recoveries and fatalities, to 8,421. January 15, 2021 marks the 50th anniversary of the Aswan High Dam that was inaugurated in 1971 by late President Anwar Sadat. It was a massive feat of construction that has shaped the course of modern-day Egypt. On 15th of January 1971, late Egyptian President Anwar Sadat attended the inauguration ceremony for the Aswan Dam. It took 45,000 workers decades to build 35,000 cubic meters of rock. The construction of the Aswan High Dam was the project of the century, and the people of Egypt were fully behind it. The 366-foot-high dam has 17 times as much sand and stone as the greatest pyramid at Giza, and once supplied as much as 80% of Egypt's electricity. Its construction was hailed as vital for the industrialization of Egypt, providing flood control, irrigation, and electricity. Egypt built the Aswan High Dam with the help of the Soviets after the US and the World Bank withdrew the funding. It was built in the 1950s and 60s under the country's leader, Gamal Abdel Nasser. The building of the dam was a factor in the Suez Crisis and subsequent war with Israel in 1956. The dam's construction changed the very landscape of Egypt as it spared the farmers from seasonal droughts and flooding and generated electricity, spurring Egypt's rapid development. For years, the dam served as the main source of power for the country, which has recently needed to invest in other sources to meet the needs of its booming population. The project ensured an adequate water supply all year. In the 1980s, a prolonged drought dropped the Nile to its lowest level since 1913, south of the dam and upstream countries facing drought and famine. But Egypt was spared. Lake Nasser, created by the dam, provided an alternate source of water. Egypt has strongly condemned the bomb attack in the region of Tebessa in northern Algeria, leaving 5 people dead and 3 others injured. In a foreign ministry statement, Egypt extended its support and condolences to Algeria and its people over such a cowardly incident. Algeria's Interior Ministry said that a roadside bomb went off overnight as a car drove by in Tebessa, but it gave no further details on the attack itself. It added that a militant was killed by troops in a neighboring region, but it was not immediately clear if the 2 incidents were related. Algerian President Abdelmadjid Tebboune denounced the attack in Tebessa as a cowardly and barbaric act. He also sent his condolences to the families of the 5 Algerians who lost their lives.
Egypt's stock market indices rose during last week's sessions, gaining £17.7 billion in 3 sessions. The market's capital for companies listed in the stock market reached £677.8 billion, gaining 2.7%. The stock market's weekly report showed that the benchmark EGX 30 index rose by 4.58% to reach 11,453 points. The medium-capped EGX 70 index also rose by 4.74% to reach 2,254 points, and the broader EGX 100 added 4% to reach 3,253 points.